Leah,
What is it, Cherry?
you've been ignoring my calls, right? That's because you know what you've done.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was asleep. I just opened my eyes a few seconds ago.
Liar! So you're saying you didn't see my missed calls since last night?
I was actually too tired to answer your call. Anyway, what's got you so uptight?
How dare you, Leah? How stupid do you think I am?
Hey, don't talk to me that way. I'm your big sister. Just because you live on your own doesn't mean I won't come over there and whoop your ass.
You have no shame, do you? How on earth could you flirt with Festus last night at the family dinner?
What are you talking about?
Don't you try to deny it. I've got eyes and I know what I saw. You were flirting with my fiancé, and you didn't even have the common sense to do it behind my back. You were just shamelessly flaunting it. Don't you have any respect for me, your baby sister?
Okay, fine. No need to blow it all out of proportion. I might have batted my eyelids at him a couple of times, but I meant no harm. I was just having fun, I promise.
I know you, Leah. You weren't just having fun. You were seriously coming on to my fiancé. Just as you've always wanted everything that I've ever had since we were little.
Fine, you're right. I was coming on to Festus, but try to understand. I'm hopelessly in love with him, and you know it. I can't help it.
Are you kidding me?
I wish I was, sis. I really can't get him out of my mind. You know I want him. I know you have seen all my nice comments on his Instagram photos. I even got him a gift on his birthday, but you asked him to reject it. You are being selfish here. Why do you keep pretending that you don't know about my feelings for him?
What is wrong with you? This is my fiancé we're talking about. We are getting married in 6 months and you're saying all this? Why?
Well, maybe he shouldn't be your fiancé to begin with.
I can't believe this. I mean, the audacity.
I'm sorry, okay? But on a serious note, can you please let me have him?
My God, you have officially lost your mind.
Come on. I can assure you that I love Festus more than you do. What more do you want?
I am not having this conversation with you. I can't believe my own sister would boldly say such things to me without even considering my feelings.
Come on, we're sisters. We should share everything.
I know you've never liked me and have always wanted everything I own. But this is the height of it. I am out of here.
Cherry, hold on, please. I'm begging you, try to understand. Cherry?
Cherry, what did you say to your sister that got her all messed up?
Can you imagine, Mom? How can she ask me to allow her to date my fiancé? I think she has really lost her mind.
Don't speak about your sister that way. Besides, she hasn't asked for too much.
My God, are you for real?
She's your big sister. Do you know the sacrifices she made for you throughout your life? Especially when you both were kids?
I don't remember her doing anything for anyone other than herself.
That's because you're an ungrateful child, and you have always been one. What is wrong with you allowing Leia to marry Festus? Doesn't she deserve love and happiness?
I shouldn't be surprised. Of course you take her side as usual. What about me, Mom? Don't I get to have my happiness?
You're still young, you'll get another man. Just do this for your sister, okay? Try to be understanding for once in your life.
Why would I sacrifice my happiness for someone who clearly doesn't want me to be happy? You both know how much I love Festus, yet you are conniving to take him away from me. I'm your family, for crying out loud.
And Leia is what? A stranger? Just do this for your sister and let's all move on.
Now I know where I really stand with you and Leia.
Cherry, I'm not done with you. Cherry.
Cherry, are you there? Cherry, are you still mad at me? Can you please pick up my calls, or at least reply to my texts?
I have nothing to say to you.
I'm really trying my best, Cherry, but it's just not working. I'm in love with Festus and there's nothing I can do about it.
You're still on with this madness?
What's with your rush to get married anyway? You're still young. What do you know about commitment?
What about you? Do you know anything about commitment? You are the one whose relationships never go beyond 3 months. You keep dumping every man you date after 3 months. Do you think I don't know why you're going after Festus?
What are you talking about?
You are just jealous of me. Simple. You hate the fact that I have something that you'll never have, and you want to take it from me. But guess what? Doesn't matter how you beg and plead, I will never give up my man for you. I'm not going to let you wreck him the way you wrecked other men in your life.
Oh, so this is it, right? This is your reason? You think you're better than me? I've been in this world longer than you, and I know better how it works.
All I know is I'm the one with a 3-year relationship that's leading to a happy marriage, while yours have never crossed the 3-month threshold.
So you do think you're better than me? Well, we shall see. I swear on your grandma's grave, you will never get married to Festus. I'll make him mine. Just watch and see.
Cherry, what is wrong with you? Cherry, reply when I am texting you.
Mom, I'm just not in the mood for this. I'm trying to concentrate on work, and I don't need your drama right now.
Why are you just being so obstinate? Why do you want to put our family to shame?
If there is anyone who is going to put this family to shame, that would be Leia.
Do you know how shameful it would be if people find out my daughters are fighting over a man? How would I be able to hold my head up after that?
The same way you've always been doing it. Besides, you and Leia are the ones making insane demands. There's nothing you'll say to me that'll make me change my mind. Don't you get it?
You really won't let your sister have him?
No, I won't. I love Festus and he loves me as well. I have something great going on with him. So why would I give it up just because my sister wants a new toy to play with? Do you think I'm such a pushover? Everything Leia touches dies. Relationships, jobs, no matter what it is. She's poison, and you think I will happily leave Festus to someone like that? Besides, he's his own person. He knows his own heart.
Don't talk about your sister that way. You have no idea what she has been through.
Honestly, I don't want to know. Even if I did know, it wouldn't change a thing. My mind is made up.
Fine. Since you won't budge, I guess we will all watch and see how things play out.
Hey, babe, you there?
Hi, sweetie. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, just got back from work. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Sure. What is it?
I don't know if it's important or anything, but your mom reached out to me today.
She did? What did she say?
She was inviting me to dinner at her house.
There'll be a family dinner again? How come I am just learning of this?
That's the thing. They told me not to tell you, babe, and that raised all kinds of flags for me. So I just had to let you know. What the hell's going on, Sherry?
I can't believe these people actually went behind my back to reach you. This is a new low for them.
What is happening? Talk to me.
My sister claims to be in love with you and wants me to back off. And guess what? My mom agrees with her, just like she does every time.
That's insane.
She has always had her way with this, but not this time. I'm tired of having to endure their unfair treatments. All this madness ends today.
Babe, take a deep breath, okay? No rash decisions. What are you planning to do?
I'll do what I should have done a long time ago. Don't worry, my love. My mind is perfectly clear. I'll get back to you later. Mom, so you really went behind me to reach out to Festus? After I told you and Leia to back off? You really did this to your daughter?
Since it's obvious you don't care about this family, well, I have to make the tough decisions for everyone. If you had just done as I had asked, I wouldn't have gone ahead to ask him to dinner.
So you're saying it's my fault? Well, why am I not surprised?
Of course it's your fault. Why do you have to be so obstinate and stubborn all the time?
Well, not anymore, Mom, because I'm done.
What?
I'm done with all of you, and I want nothing more to do with you guys. I just sent a video to your email. Watch it and tell me what you think.
What video is this?
Just watch it.
My God, this video is definitely fake. Where did you get this?
You know it's not fake, Mom. That is your precious daughter sleeping with a married man. Everyone knows him. And she was even dumb enough to make a video of it to blackmail him. She ruined his life. What do you think will happen to your precious reputation when I leak this video online?
No, you wouldn't dare. Leia is your sister.
That's what I thought as well, until she decided to steal my man.
What do you want?
Back off. Leave me and Festus alone, and this video will never see the light of day. I'll keep this video in case you both try anything funny in the future.
You're despicable, you know that?
Whatever. Good night, Mom.
What did you say to Mom?
I have been waiting for your text. Watch the video I just sent to you.
OMG, Cherry, are you insane? How did you get this video?
I copied it from your phone a year ago. You know you're really disgusting, right? You made a video of yourself sleeping with a married man, and then you used it to blackmail him?
It was deleted from my phone. Was that you?
Only after I sent it to myself. I knew it would come in handy someday. Now, I will use it to blackmail you too. Stay away from my fiancé, or this video goes online. And I'm not joking.
You're bluffing.
Really? Would you like to find out if I am or not then?
You think I'd care?
Of course you do. I am sure you know I won't hesitate to make this video go viral if you and Mom push me to the wall. You guys have caused me so much pain, and it would be great to give you a taste of your own medicine.
Fine, you win. You can have Festus all to yourself. Are you happy now?
What do you care about my happiness? You and Mom never cared about me. I never want to see you guys again. I'm done with you all, and neither of you are invited to my wedding.
So now you're disowning us?
Exactly. Goodbye, Leia, and say goodbye to Mom for me as well.
Hold on, you can't just leave like that. Cherry, don't go. I said I'll back off your man. Cherry.
I moved on with my life. I got married to Festus 8 weeks later, and it was the best day of my life. We later gave birth to 3 kids, and they are the most beautiful things in the world. Leia and Elizabeth kept on trying to get back with me, asking for financial assistance, but I was done with them, and I wanted nothing more to do with them. I am now focused on living a beautiful, happy, and fulfilling life with my husband and kids.
Hello? Is this Phoebe? It's Vanessa, Theo's mother. We met last weekend for lunch.
Oh, Vanessa, yes, this is Phoebe.
Oh, I'm so glad I got the right number. I asked Theo for it, but I wasn't sure if I had written it down properly. I'm sorry for messaging out of the blue. You're not busy, are you?
It's not a problem.
Oh, wonderful. There was just something that I wanted to discuss with you, if that's okay.
Of course, what's on your mind?
Well, last weekend, you said something that got me thinking a little bit.
What was it?
You said something about being an only child and raised by your father. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
I see. And where was your mother in all of this? Surely she was about, wasn't she?
No. It was just me and my dad.
So where was your mother during your childhood?
That's kind of a personal question, don't you think?
What? No, it's not. All I'm doing is asking about your childhood in an effort to get to know you better. I thought you would want to do the same, for the sake of Theo. Wouldn't it be good if his mother and his wife-to-be got along well?
Well, I guess.
See? So, you were just about to tell me where your mother was during your childhood.
It's a bit of a sensitive topic, but I guess if you really want to know. When I was younger, my mother left my dad and me for another man. She wanted to take me with her, but my dad said no. He didn't want me being raised by some stranger and a mother who was clearly more interested in said stranger than her own daughter. My mom tried to get custody of me anyway, but my dad fought her every step of the way. Eventually, he won the battle and gained full custody of me, and my mom left with her new boyfriend.
Oh, you poor thing. It must have been so hard, growing up without a mother. Men rarely know how to raise a child right.
Not really. My dad is a very kind and caring man. He always made sure I had what I needed growing up and taught me very important life lessons. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Yes, of course, but still, surely you missed your mother. After all, there isn't anything quite like a mother's love. They know what's best for their children and are just better caregivers all around. I bet your dad had to hire nannies or carers to look after you a lot of the time, right?
No. Look, I'm not sure what the men you've been surrounded by are like, but my dad is amazing. He took responsibility for me, and even if it was tough being a single dad, he was more than happy to raise me by himself as he loved me.
Oh, there's no need to get so defensive, love. I didn't mean anything by what I said.
Well, okay then.
I'm just curious. When was the last time you saw your mother?
I don't know. Quite a few years ago now. Last thing I heard was that she had found another boyfriend and was living with him somewhere.
I see. Well, I must be going. I'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye.
Sure. Goodbye. Hello? Vanessa?
Phoebe? Why are you texting me?
Sorry to bother you, but is everything alright with Theo? He hasn't been responding to my messages at all, and he hasn't been home in days. The last message he sent me said he was staying with you. Is something wrong with him?
Are you really that clueless?
Excuse me?
Well, clearly you are, seeing as you can't even answer a simple question. What do you think it means when someone stops answering your calls and texts and moves out?
Hang on, move out? What are you talking about? Theo hasn't moved out.
You said yourself that he hasn't been to your house in days, not to mention all the ignored calls and messages. It's clear, isn't it? Theo has broken up with you and has called off the engagement.
What? What are you on about? Why would he do that?
Well, because I told him to.
You told him?
Yes, do try and keep up. I don't want to be explaining this forever.
But why would you do that?
Well, after what you told me the other day, I simply couldn't let my son marry someone with such a sordid background.
Sordid because my mother left my dad and me?
Well, yes and no. It's not so much that your mother left your dad.
What? You don't like the fact that I was raised by my dad?
Not really, no. A properly brought up child should have both parents look after them. Being raised by just a father, well, let's just say that the child won't do the best in life, and is not someone whom I would want marrying my son.
So let me get this straight. You don't like me simply because I didn't have a mom growing up?
You make me sound so petty.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it?
If you want to put it that way, then fine. It's the truth.
I can't believe you. Well, regardless if you like me or not, it's not up to you if me and Theo get married, so you can just butt out.
Do you think that Theo doesn't know about this? That I am simply keeping him hostage? Sorry to burst your bubble, but my son actually agrees with me. He trusts my opinion, as he should, and knows I'm simply looking out for him.
I can't believe you. I'm texting him right now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Theo, are you there? I need you to answer me right now.
Hey, Phoebe.
Do you know what your mother's been saying to me? None of it's true, is it?
Well, you see,
Theo?
I'd hoped that my mom would have explained everything by now. I really didn't want to have to do this.
You mean to say that everything your mom has been saying is true? You're breaking off our engagement and couldn't even be bothered to tell me face to face? I mean, you couldn't even be bothered to tell me at all. You had your mom do it.
Please don't get so angry. I didn't want to hurt you.
Just tell me why. I thought we were happy. Are you really just going to do what your mom tells you? Are you really happy living like that?
Well, she's my mom. I don't want to upset her, and besides, she's just looking out for me. She thought that our marriage wouldn't really last that long and that you wouldn't be a good mother to any children we had, as you yourself didn't have a great role model. And, I mean, I guess I kind of agree with her.
You really think I would make a terrible mother?
That's not what I meant.
Oh, then what did you mean?
Look, I just don't think we're gonna work out. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is.
Fine. If that's how you want to play it, then consider yourself single. I'll leave the rest of your stuff outside on the drive. You might want to pick it up before the bin men do.
Come on, Phoebes, don't be like that.
Goodbye, Theo. I hope your mom makes you very happy.
Hello. Sorry for messaging out of the blue, Phoebe, but I was hoping we could talk.
Well, this is a surprise. We have nothing to talk about though, so I don't know why you're messaging.
Please, just hear me out.
Okay then.
I just wanted to apologize for the way I behaved a couple of months ago. I had absolutely no right to say what I did to you. I mean, I had only met you once after all. That's hardly any time to get to know someone.
Oh, I don't know. I think I know you quite well.
Aha, yes. Well, I just wanted to say I was sorry, and that perhaps we could all start over again. Theo is so upset. He has missed you like crazy and would love nothing more than to give your relationship another try. What do you say?
I say that I think you have seen how well my latest movie has done, and that you're trying to worm your way back into my life to take advantage of my new fame and money. Is that about right?
What? How could you accuse me of such things? I truly just thought that I should apologize for my appalling behavior.
Well, thank you for the apology.
Of course. So, with that matter settled, would you reconsider marrying Theo? He has missed you greatly and would be honored if you gave him a second chance. Perhaps you could even invite some of your new film friends to the wedding? I would love to meet them.
Ah, there it is. I was wondering how long it would take before the real reason you messaged me presented itself.
What do you mean?
You don't care about me nor what you did to me. All you're interested in is using my fame to get close to other famous people. Well, it's not going to work. I am not interested in taking Theo back, not after the way he handled things. He left me humiliated and having to explain to all of my friends and family what had happened.
I'm very sorry, dear. But I really think that you should move on from that now. It's been 3 months after all.
You know what? You're right. I should move on from it.
That's wonderful. So I'll set the date for the wedding?
No. You can lose my number and move on with your life. I want nothing to do with you or your family again.
What?
I'm happy in my new life. And just because I'm doing well does not mean that you get to try and come back into my life to leech off of it. I actually need to thank you, though.
What for?
If it wasn't for you telling your son not to marry me, I would be miserable right now. Instead, I am living my best life without a spineless mama's boy dragging me down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy and need to get back to work. Have a nice life.
Wait, Phoebe, please.
Goodbye, Vanessa. Phoebe went on to have amazing success in her acting career. After she and Theo broke up, the young woman was able to spend her time focusing on what she was passionate about, which led her to gaining lead roles in huge films. It was during one of these films that she met the love of her life. He was a fellow actor who felt the same about Phoebe. The two ended up getting married and had a wonderful family together. As for Vanessa and Theo, Phoebe's ex-fiancé ended up moving in with his mother after he and Phoebe broke up. He was unable to progress in his career due to his lazy tendency of letting his mom sort everything out for him. This meant that Theo only had a small wage coming in, one that he definitely couldn't afford to live off of on his own. Eventually, Theo ended up marrying a woman who he accidentally got pregnant. Vanessa was horrified at the turn of events and tried to stop them. However, Theo felt that it was important for the baby to have both parents around and married her anyway. Sometimes karma really does exist.